What do they call that unprivileged neighborhood, and we came up less fortunate.
It's all fun and games on the internet, huh? Yeah. Huh? Yeah. They don't think we really are here for real, huh?
When I was in Trinidad, you see what I'm saying? They beat the sense into me. I was a gooder youth. Right.
Now, first up in news, Toronto rapper Bizz Loc has been detained in the South Detention for over 2 weeks now.
I don't work, I don't pack a lunch neither. Used to be a good youth, then I turned evil.
Today we're going to cover the story of Bizz Loc. Like too many talented Toronto rappers, this young man is currently awaiting sentencing in the Maplehurst Correctional Facilities. The Bizz Loc interview, episode 47, represents the discovery episode for the We Love Hip Hop podcast, so this individual is definitely special to us. The accounts of this video are public record, and this is in no way an attempt to promote gang violence or prison culture. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment below this video on who y'all want to see next. Let's get into it. Bizz Loc was born Brian Harrington in 1990. He was raised in a single-parent household, however, having descendants from Trinidad and Tobago. His mother raised him in the Eglinton West area, more specifically the Eglinton and Dufferin blocks, aka D Block, named in the early 2000s after the Yonkers, New York rap group D Block. From his accounts, he was a good youth until he turned evil.
A bad breed.
Always.
Yeah. Used to be a good youth, then I turned evil, you know those ones?
He was relatively a good kid until age 10 when the Eglinton West area started to influence him in bad ways. His mom having to play 2 roles in the household, she couldn't handle Bizz Loc's behavior and shipped him off to Trinidad to live with his aunt for 2 years. When Bizz Loc returned, he was better, but the streets and his block friends would eventually influence him again, and he got back with his crew, causing neighborhood mischief. He had a bad pattern of getting suspended from school, and by 2007, he was expelled out of high school and enrolled in an alternative school called School of Last Chance, where many other gang members attended. By age 14, he began practicing 2 things feverishly: his allegiance to the Eglinton West Crips, aka EWC, and his knack for rapping. The Egg West Crips spanned from Eglinton and Dufferin all the way to Eglinton and Kiel, and were known to beef with the VO Bloods. VO short for Vaughn and Oakwood, an area right down the block from Bizz Loc and his crew. His influences like Styles P, Nas, Tupac, and Biggie lent to his lyrical style that he went on to harness. He began rapping and allegedly gangbanging subsequently, and started becoming well known for his skills throughout his neighborhood and his crimes by the local 13th Division Toronto Police. He developed his skills in the Egg West staircases. Bizz Loc was living a street life and had rap as a release for his complex thoughts and struggles that he went through in the Eglinton West neighborhood. One of the first people to recognize Bizz's talent was a local rapper and friend by the name of C Flows. C Flows was one of the first in that area to start releasing music videos, and he and Bizz Loc even recorded very early material that was never released. Unfortunately, by September of 2008, things got darker for Bizz when his close friend Stephen Barton's life was terminated right in front of him. Almost a year after that, Bizz Loc will get himself into some serious trouble. He was arrested after his picture was pointed out in a lineup by a victim of an armed robbery and shooting. In the robbery, an unsuspected man was caught lacking wearing red in the Egg West Crip neighborhood. Bizz and 2 others walked up to the man and robbed him in a payphone booth. The man managed to escape for a moment and ran back to his apartment with the 3 robbers in hot pursuit. The assailants managed to force their way into the apartment of the red-wearing man, where they beat him and robbed him for $60. The victim's roommate happened to be home at the time, but remained locked in his bedroom. In a desperate attempt, the victim banged on his roommate's door, begging him to call the police. This subsequently caused the 3 men to flee, but 1 man came back. The one who came back shot the victim through the abdomen. The man lived and told the police everything about his robbery, subsequently leading to the arrest of Bizz Loc and the 2 other men. One of the 3 assailants was a young offender that was named under the initials AC, and it would be AC who would testify in court against Bizz Loc and the other man, Andrew Davis. The 3 were charged with robbery, break and enter, forcible confinement, assault with a deadly weapon, and unlicensed possession of a firearm. The court process lasted until 2011, and by the end of 2011, Bizz was convicted for 9 years, having to serve 6 years because of the dead time that he had served prior to his trial. During his time away, he would call home and spit bars over the phone to another local rapper and OG named G-Chile, formerly known as Golden Child. G-Chile was an OG in the Eglinton West area and owned a clothing store with a studio in the basement. He was known for being heavy in the streets, but for also providing a space for up-and-coming Egg West rappers to come and record for free and develop their skills. While incarcerated, G-Chile featured Bizz Loc on his West Side Story mixtape on the interlude titled Bars Behind Bars, which was recorded over the phone.
Yeah, he was that guy, you know, he had the baby glizzies and all sorts those times, you know, he was the one showing us things that we wouldn't see elsewhere, you know? Shit that we wanted to be like.
Bizz Loc began building a reputation as the sickest rapper in the entire federal system, performing for hundreds of inmates on numerous occasions. In 2016, Bizz was back on road to having the rapping battery in his back. He linked up with G-Chile, who let him use the studio to record, and by September of 2016, he uploaded 4 audios to YouTube on the same day: So Gone Challenge, Curve and Swerve, Jersey Freestyle, and In Due Time. His first music video, Hype Freestyle, was uploaded to YouTube on November 25th of 2016, and the reception was not what Bizz expected, garnishing 5,000 views in 1 year. The video was filmed while Bizz Loc was serving the remainder of his time in a halfway house in Ottawa. Matter of fact, it was filmed right outside. His second music video, Look At Me Remix, was shot out west while Bizz was on a trapping mission and showcased a few West Coast Canadian gangsters. Around that time, Bizz Loc and G-Chile also started Real Recognize Real Records. His buzz was growing throughout the music game, but no one really got to hear the God until the legendary interview.
So we are back. We have our guest in the building. The God has entered the building. You know what I'm saying?
Egg West is in the building, fam. They're in the building.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
The We Love Hip Hop interview was like a car accident that you couldn't look away from, full of memorable quotes from Bizz Loc, mixed with an on-screen tension between Bizz and us, the host. The interview went viral, and Bizz followed up with a crazy song and music video for the Set Trippin' remix, originally by Brooklyn incarcerated rapper Casanova 2 Times.
Wasted in my interview, had me in my shirt. All you niggas in my comments better put in work.
The song mentioned the viral interview and even got the attention of Tory Lanez and Casanova 2 Times himself. Bizz Loc had the scene on fire and was getting reposted on all the Toronto blog pages, and people even started an God challenge before he got to start one himself eventually.
Money, huh? Eh? Huh? Body bags.
And was becoming a household name amongst Toronto rap fans. Eventually got the attention of the Sixth God himself, Drake, when he was seen pouring up some Virginia black whiskey in his music video. Drake had just acquired the brand, and the free endorsement was perfect for Drizzy, and he posted Bizz Loc in his Instagram stories. During a Raptors game, Bizz Loc finally linked up with Drake in person, which was extremely motivating to him. But by May of 2018, he was picked up on firearms charges for possession after being pulled over in a vehicle after leaving the Monte Carlo hotel. He was able to beat the charges during a pre-trial motion after hiring a new lawyer. The lawyer was able to convince the judge that there was no reason to pull Bizz Loc over. Bizz Loc was a star at this point, and even the superintendent at the South Detention knew who he was and mentioned the legendary We Love Hip Hop interview to him. By June of 2019, Bizz Loc was home on probation and back in the booth.
That Egg West shit, you know what I'm saying? You know how the we rockin'? God, free up. Huh? We home, baby. Huh?
Easy.
I ain't even reading none of that shit.
His first song, Home, First 48, was a banger, but his second song and music video solidified his return. The video for I'm Back Crody featured Bizz Loc and a huge squad in their rival hood of Vaughan and Oakwood in front of the popular Starbanks convenience store. Bizz and his crew can be seen wearing all blue clothing in a blood neighborhood. Unfortunately, nothing that I can find publicly came from that music video, and Bizz continued to release more music, focusing on his career. In 2020, Bizz released more bangers like Mode, Straight Bars, and Murder, She Wrote. In July, he conducted the Who Got Next challenge, where the winner would win a feature with him. In September of 2020, he conducted a back-to-school backpack drive with 6Buzz and fashion line Cash Feelings and started the P2P Power to the People Foundation. It seemed that everything was going in a positive direction. However, this is the Toronto Rappers in Jail series, so we know things can change. Things definitely changed in October of 2020 when Bizz decided to break his probation orders and go out to a local nightclub. There was a phone call indicating that Bizz was in the club, and even social media influencer Toronto Chair Girl was seen posting with Bizz Loc in her Instagram stories. The phone call, as well as the story post, allegedly led to the Toronto police running a sting on the location surrounding the perimeter for one suspect, Bizz Loc. He was arrested for probation breach and was allegedly found with another firearm. The police surrounded the venue and swooped to apprehend Bizz Loc. He was allegedly found with a firearm and was in violation of his house arrest parole orders and shipped off to jail. Days after his arrest, Bizz Loc posted a heartfelt message apologizing to his fans for letting them down. To all my friends and fans and followers, I am sorry to say that I have let you down once again. According to the synopsis of my case, someone called to boy them and told them I was breaching my conditions, as well as my whereabouts the other day. They put together a team for a high-risk takedown outside of the club I was in and waited for me to make my exit. As soon as I stepped out, I was ambushed from every direction possible. It is alleged they located a firearm on my waistband, which I was ultimately charged for. By the looks of it, I won't be coming home anytime soon, so I just want to say thank you to everyone that's been supporting me and streaming my music. I dedicated a lot of time to the people around me when I was on road to help start their careers. So do me a favor and keep pushing and supporting them while I'm gone. The caption goes on and he explains how he was able to drop a whole bunch of different tunes before his departure, as well as giving thanks to all the different people that has helped him along the way. Now, just prior to this, it seemed that Bizz Loc was trying to focus more on the music and showing his positive side. Just months before that, in June of 2020, he dropped a video for Was It Worth It? The track pays homage to all the fallen rappers, as well as social injustice, showing versatility in his subject matter. The song was released a month after his unfortunate detention and continued to show the positive path that he was going on. And unfortunately for now, the music is cut short for Bizz Loc as he is currently serving time awaiting a trial date. In the present, while we're filming this, Bizz Loc is still in jail and there has been some updates. He even recorded some verses from the jail phone and also released a new music video that was uploaded in April of 2021 to 6Buzz's YouTube page called P2P. He even managed to record a powerful verse for the Dub J produced I Wish I Could, featuring Maestro Fresh West, Jordan, Turk, Roni, and Jellystone. And the most recent video, City Full of Hate, that was recently uploaded to 6Buzz's YouTube channel on August of 2022. Now, Bizz Loc is currently awaiting trial, and with his repeat offenses, he could be facing up to 10 years. In the rap game, 10 years can be the termination of a rapper's career. In my opinion, Bizz Loc is one of the most talented Toronto rappers. So much lyrical skill and charisma and unrealized potential. He will forever be our Discovery episode, and for that, we thank him. In this series, the reason that we cover Toronto rappers in jail is so that you, the viewer, can learn from the stories of these individuals. Hold your head to Bizz Loc, as well as the rest of the men and women behind bars, except for the diddlers and rats, of course. Please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe for when the next video drops. Thanks for watching. Peace.
I'm saying trust nobody. They're not lying. That came from somewhere, meaning do not trust nobody, because everybody is crazy out here nowadays. Nowadays is different. It's not from my era. I'm from the 90s. I'm born 1990, but I'm a 90s baby, and my 90s is raised by 80s.